You are never my equal.
You are puny. For a moment.
No one touches me and lives.
Will make you feel regret.
Looking mean as ever, Eddie. Maybe even a little meaner.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Have you been eating Hydra again, Eddie? Your breath is almost worse than your bite.
We'll clean our teeth with your bones.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
Even we have our limits. We will crack your tiny bones.
Oh man, more Hydra incoming!
Perhaps if someone fed the creature, it would stop complaining so much.
Here we go!
Ah, that hurts.
You are lucky to still be breathing. Power of the light.
Here we go again!
Fragile. Not as fragile as you.
Ready?
You're too strong for you. cannot seem to pierce it.
Get your filthy hands away from me.
You guys share a single brain?
Reinforcements inbound.
I think they're all expecting us to go mano a mano on this one.
So it's... There are worse things than death, and I can make them happen for you.
We got it! Let's do this! Much as I enjoy this dance of ours, Eddie, I think it's time we changed it up. So how about we try a little smash up? What? That not a thing anymore?
Let's find out.
Well, this might sting for just a second, but that's perfectly natural. Also, perfectly natural.
What just happened?
Just a little something I like to call the plan.
Fury's got 2 teams digging for Venom as we speak.
You may want to add 2 or 3 more. Just saying.
You dropped a church on him. I doubt he's going anywhere.
Parker,
Uh-oh.
I have seen that look before.
congratulations on a job well done.
Aw, thanks everyone. I'll remember this moment forever. Which is probably how long it's gonna take me to pay the church's repair bill.
Oh, not to worry. Thankfully, we have a billionaire in the house.
Yeah, at least Stark's credit card is good for something.
Oh, these kids. Real sweethearts. Good plan, Peter. Executed like a champ. Craziest plan I ever saw in my life. Still can't believe he pulled that off.
Yes, and now we must make use of the sample he recovered.
We?
Alright, everyone. I know you all have a lot more important things to do than cheer little old me on. Let's go save the world. Oh, and if anyone happened to record any of this, feel free to send it my way. For training purposes, of course.
Next time Parker comes up with a plan, I want to be the one to punch the giant bell. Team Emo Kids for the win. I knew Peter was going to come through.
Our allies have renewed faith in you.
We really should have looked for Venom under that rubble.
Once again, Hunter, your fury?
We got what we needed, but I'm sure we have...
I can't wait to explore the possibility.
Nice work out there, Hunter. The sample you delivered is super promising. Come see us tomorrow in the forge.
Dude, I stress-ate popcorn watching you on Central.
Watching you is like watching a badass poem in action.
You know what makes great vibrations? Vibranium.
Lilith may have underestimated you, Hunter.
Gotta thank Peter. Maybe now the others will start actually listening to us for a change.
That looks good.
Yay! You pulled off the impossible mission again, surprising nobody at all.
Still reading Wanda's grimoire, I see?
Yeah? What?
Why do you insist?
I can torture myself any-
Reading her grimoire will not bring her back, and you know that.
I don't know anything for sure, Hunter, and neither do you. And for your information, I think I totally found something that might be able to help. According to her grimoire, it looks like Agatha was helping Wanda, and since chaos magic is a hell of a lot more powerful and ancient than Lilith, I'm thinking there's a way I can figure out how to use it to...
I am afraid I have no choice but to inform Caretaker of your unsanctioned magical activities.
Unsanctioned? Are you kidding me, Hunter? There are no rules when it comes to magic.
What you are doing is dangerous, Nico. Chaos magic is said to flow from Chthon himself. You cannot just meddle with dark forces of this magnitude without consequence.
I am a dark force. My power has evil origins, literally.
So do mine, and I am telling you this is a terrible idea. Caretaker has made it clear that Lilin corruption cannot be removed.
Ugh, just get out! I know what I'm doing!
You must reconsider.
Oh, I must, huh? Okay, give me a second. Yeah, no, I'm still gonna do it. So get out! Nothing erases doubt like clobbering a malicious alien sludge monster.
Parker's debrief is gonna be one for the ages.
Just between you and me, I wasn't 100% sure that little plan would pay off out there. I mean, I was pretty sure, but I still had that little voice in... If you screw this up, Venom's gonna be snacking on your skull! Even worse.
I always knew you would succeed, Peter. Enjoyed the...
Thanks. It's kinda nice to be the man of the hour. Spent so long trying to keep Spider-Man and Peter Parker separate from each other, I never really had the chance...
Friends?
Exactly.
However you look at it, be glad we got the sample.
Now we can get the doc home, keep you less explodey. All around, a good day.
We all owe you a thanks.
I was nothing. Besides, helping the boss man test his top-secret prototype on a demonically possessed alien symbiote-human hybrid has got to look good to the folks at Stark Industries. Would love to get a shot to work for Tony one day. Just wish Spider-Man could submit a resume.
But you are working with Tony, Peter. You are an integral member of the team.
Whoa. Mind just...
Peter?
Nope. Mind's still blown.
Parker's plan was chaotic but effective. I doubt even Lilith saw that one coming.
Hey, Hunter, you read my mind with that punch. Hunter, I snapped a...
I bet you've heard nothing but ringing Venom's Liberty Bell jokes.
Hey, fellow nerd. Read anything good lately?
Good day, Hunter.
Good moves out there, Hunter.
Did you...
Of course, but you'll get...
The Midnight Suns Road.
Heading to book. Let...
That book was a dense read, but I was struck by the similarities to Kree war manuals.
Wasn't the first time I've read The Art of War, but I prefer this translation.
Looks like we're all here. Grab a seat and let's get started. Sure. Hunter, looks like we're all... Grab... The Art of War is one of my favorite books, if not my favorite. Can anyone guess why?
Because it's not just about fighting, it's about how to conduct yourself when in conflict with others.
Carol gets it. For quite a while, all my interactions with people involve some form of conflict.
Interesting.
This book laid things out for me. Helped me understand you don't always smash yourself against a problem face first. You must understand your enemy before you can hope to defeat them. Hunter, you get this more than most. You understood Lilith, which led you to discover her weakness. With that came her defeat.
You don't have to always attack them, sometimes. And you don't always have to capture the city. And sometimes it's better like negotiated, like putting your enemies to surrender than going and attacking them.
I lost 300 years to understanding. I would not call that a success.
I would. Your sacrifice, whatever it was, kept the world from plunging into darkness. My point here, until we know what game Lilith is playing, there's no way we can break the rules. That's the only way we win.
So the favorite book of a half-vampire was written by Master Sun.
I'm the Daywalker. Of course it is.
Carol, what stood out for you?
The chapter about flexibility in warfare. Yes, it presented distinct situations, but at its core, it promoted a philosophy of adaptability. This is a subtle but key difference from the Kree war manuals I know. Those manuals lay out how to overcome every possible contingency. Because Kree commanders always expect an answer, exceptions can flummox the ones who let the rules think for them.
You don't have to engage the enemy in this when they're strong. Sometimes just reach is a better option.
Are you not better off if you know how to win?
They don't tell you how to win. They tell you how the Kree have previously won. The Art of War encourages fluidity of thought. The variations presented in the chapter on flexibility are examples, not rote technique.
And that's how wars are lost.
So I've been dying to know, what is Captain America's favorite part of this book?
After this read, everything he had to say about deception and warfare.
Ooh, explain.
Wait, what used to be your favorite?
Discussions of leadership. There's a lot of good stuff in there. I've long since internalized all that worked for me and examined what didn't. But convincing your enemy that your greatest weakness is your most powerful strength.
Or the opposite, that your strength is a vulnerability?
Exactly. It struck me, especially regarding our conflict with Lilith. So, what's our greatest strength?
The Abbey shields us from Lilith's gaze. We can strike her anywhere and she cannot respond.
But she knows it exists. She died here before. The Abbey's magic wards protect this place, right? But wasn't she around when they were first made? I don't have an answer to the question I asked, but I plan to do what the art of war suggests. Learn her weakness. Adapt as the conflict evolves. Keep Lilith guessing. And above all, think.
And that'll do it.
Great. So what's our next book?
I told Carol she could pick the next one.
I decided on volume 32 of the Kavat Koth.
The what now?
It's a cross between a legal text, a spaceborne invasion defense manual, and one of those sagas that Thor seems to love.
Okay then.
I promise it's not a heavy read. I thought it would be a good companion to the art of war.
See you all next time. Hey. That went better than expected.
I am looking forward to reading Carol's book.
Same here. Feels like book club is pointing out an edge we've always had, but never knew to sharpen. That's all for now. You taking off or hanging out?
I will hang out for a bit.
All right.
You are the best girl. You know that, right?
I'm nervous about my book. I don't know how much of it will translate. Not the language, the ideas.
It is good to encounter new views. They help you better comprehend your own.
You really connected with the art of war, huh? I think you'll like my choice. Give it a shot. That's all I ask.
I didn't know what I was getting into when I signed up, but I'm glad we have book club.
It was good to see the conclusions we each drew from the book.
That's why I think we need to do this. A team that understands its disparate parts works better in concert. But don't quote me. Sun Tzu said it better.
You headed out? Good meeting.
What is this?
Yes, dear?
curious.
Why, hello, Hunter.
No hype.
Credit to Peter's ingenuity. That was a clever solution to dealing with Venom. Not sure I would have thought of it.
Hunter, I need to talk to you. I wanted to talk... Actually, let's go... I wanted to talk to you about book club.
Oh, having a good time?
I'm having a great time. Always good to flex the old brain muscles. I need your advice, though.
What kind of advice?
It's about Blade. I get the feeling that all of book club is just his roundabout way of getting to be friends with me. I mean, I'm touched. He seems like a good guy, but shy. So how do I tell him I'm totally cool with being best pals without scaring him off? Got any thoughts?
If you want to be friends with...
You really think I should just lay it out there?
You guys fight hordes of bloodthirsty killers and not bat an eye. But you want to tell another human being that you...
Different skill sets, Hunter. But I'm always...
I would...
Please, you've been more than helpful just listening to me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go catch up with my reading. I'm a couple of chapters behind.
I can tell.
Watch it. No spoilers. I gotta say, I'm loving our current book.
On the prowl?
As I said, Hunter, I knew Peter would come up with a solution that was relatively safe. It wasn't nearly as bad as our first encounter with Venom.
I'm getting a feeling that we make a really good team. Are you getting that same feeling? Do you ever feel, I don't know, out of place?
What do you mean?
I mean that we're living with the Avengers.
So?
So, I'm the guy who stops bag snatchers and ATM thieves. Each one of them saved the whole world like 5 times, minimum.
You earned a place here when you led Venom around New York City. The Avengers? They just showed up.
Mind if I keep you around for ego-boosting purposes?
You know where I live.
Thanks. I just needed to get that off my chest.
Anytime.
I can't wait till we do this again. It's really not fair playing against me. My spider reflexes are too fast. When we hang out, it really doesn't feel like the world is ending.
Well, looky who it is. Eat that, old guard.
I have some
Tickets to next year's Stark Expo?
components for shop class.
Components.
Alright, I guess that's comparable.
That was a hard thing to try and secure, and it wasn't easy enough. I had to write down everything.
Hi, kiddo. I don't scare that easily.
That is something.
Hunter, let's catch up.
Do not transform on me now. Oh, look who it is.
No, absolutely not. You go too far, Nico. Last time you tried to save Wanda, you almost got us all killed. I will not let you risk the safety of this Abbey again.
Listen to yourself. I think I have a way of purifying Lilith's corruption, a way of bringing back both Wanda and Banner, and your response is to shut me down.
I told you time and time again, there is no way of removing corruption.
Just because you failed and never found a way of doing it doesn't mean I can't. What are you so afraid of? That I'll actually succeed?
No, I'm afraid you're becoming just like Wanda.
Oh, I see how it is. You always hated her, and now you're gonna turn that hate onto me too.
That's not what I meant. Nico, wait. Let me explain.
I don't need your explanation. I need you to stay out of my way.
You have any ideas on how to keep this team from unraveling? Because I'd love to hear them.
Supposed to be an expert at that.
Hunter, come, talk with me a while. I wouldn't have thought so, but it's good to hear those bells again after all this time. I'm at my wit's end, Hunter. Nico is hell-bent on finding some spell in Wanda's grimoire, and I can't seem to dissuade her. You would think she would have learned her lesson with that magic mirror trick she pulled, but now she... What do you think I should do about her?
She is acting out because she is still grieving the loss of Wanda. She needs to heal. She needs to know you care.
If we survive Lilith's assault on this world, then there'll be plenty of time to talk about our feelings on a psychotherapist's couch. Until then, she must learn to cope, as we all must. Nico is a talented witch, no doubt, but if she persists on this trajectory, she will suffer the same fate as Wanda. Perhaps you can talk her down. She's more likely to listen to you than me. Thanks, Hunter.
Only talk about
Nico is certainly as daring. Attempting to remove Lilith's corruption is not...
Is it even possible to remove it?
I'm not sure, actually. It's something I should do a little research on. But if it is, one thing is for sure. All magic has its price. The question is, are you willing to pay it to help get Wanda back?
I am not so much concerned with what toll this magic could take on me, but on Nico. I do not want to see her fall.
But you should be concerned with how this will affect you. I know I am. You are more vulnerable than you know. The crack in your collar may be hardly noticeable to the naked eye, but it's a significant crack in your energetic armor. A spiritual vulnerability that cannot be overlooked or understated. A vulnerability she will exploit. If you choose to defy Sarah and help Nico remove Lilith's hold on Wanda, it might be at your own peril.
Be assured, Agatha. I have no intention of unnecessarily risking myself or anyone else in this abbey.
You always protected others from the powers of darkness, even if it was your own mother. Something I loved about you when I was alive, and still love about you now that I'm gone. Whatever happens, Hunter, just remember to keep yourself intact. We can't take on Lilith without you.
understand that, child. Do you understand that? I didn't think I understand it.
Hunter, hello.
They say the Pacific Ocean has no memory, Hunter.
But you were looking at the Atlantic.
Really? Well, that explains so much.
But the creatures living in
Just
this
think,
ocean lives a thousand
a few years
years.
ago, I was just your quintessential 98-pound high school freshman weakling. Even the lunch ladies used to shake me down for milk money. Now look at me, hanging with the legendary Hunter and the Midnight Suns in their super-secret Atlantic Ocean base.
We are happy to have you.
We are
That's just
happy
it.
for you.
What if that radioactive spider had decided to chomp down on someone else's behind? What would old non-arachnid me be?
A brave warrior and a cunning ally either way.
Maybe there was
Not
no
what the kids on the
spider.
playground used to say.
It was just
I was
a
the
little-
equipment manager for TAG.
Peter, I am friends with you, not your powers.
Now that's an F word I never get tired of hearing. Unless it comes from MJ when you think you're on a date. You know, Hunter, I've been to a lot of truly amazing places since I put on the old spider tights. Way beyond my little neighborhood in Queens. But when all is said and done, there is nowhere I'd rather be right now than here with the rest of you.
Maybe you got awakened to the past. Like you went to the past versions of yourselves. Like through the thousands of years of reincarnation.
The mirror table, our pulse on everything Hydra, really brings an Avengers Tower vibe to this place.
It has been useful. The Abbey always harbored great resources, but Stark and the Doctor have enhanced its abilities tenfold.
Don't get me wrong, Tony and the other Stephen are great. But I believe in giving credit where credit is due. You've also been doing your fair share. And I wanted to let you know that it hasn't gone unnoticed.
That is a generous compliment to give. Thank you, Captain.
Thanks.
It's not generous when it's true. They say a good soldier should always trust his gut. And if my gut is right, and it's almost always right, I think you have a destiny beyond just defeating Lilith.
If I